Hi, I'm Namrata Zakaria, and this is Chic Magnet. A couple of months ago, I chanced upon a young 20 something walk out of my gym, a man carrying a woman's sling bag. I have to say, I did a double take at first. I mean, I have seen men carry women's handbags before, but they've usually been celebrities and on Instagram, never in real life. I really have to give credit to Karan Johar for advocating the idea of the man purse. He has been carrying designer bags from brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Supreme for a couple of decades now. But his newfound love for the ultimate ladies' bag, the Hermes Birkin, has been such a style switch, even an upgrade actually. Karan's envelope pushing fashion game sees him wear high heels on stage and carry women's bags to airports. When the young of India see such a major and successful celebrity normalize playful androgynous style, they want to have a little fun with their clothing and their experimentation too. To drive the point home, Karan Johar recently carried a sculptural installation piece by artist Sanju Birla to the Mumbai Art Fair. It was the shape of a handbag. The piece was a melting gold Hermes Birkin, and he recently purchased it at an art auction. I ran into designer Manish Malhotra recently. His penchant for designer shawls is well known. He's always sporting Hermes and Louis Vuitton and Gucci around his shoulders. But this time he had a tan Birkin 50. It's the largest of the Hermes Birkin series. He said that Karan made him buy it and he was half embarrassed but absolutely in love with his newest acquisition. Hermes has ensured the popularity of its Birkin crosses gender purchases. There are enough men, and I mean heterosexual men, who carry large purses and they use it as, its roominess allows it to be a very comfortable utility bag too. Men who love fashion are happy to upchuck masculine bags for a female coveted must-have, the Birkin. There are even a few Instagram accounts of Birkin men and Birkin Club for boys, for example, that showcase men carrying Birkin bags. Several auction houses like Christie's and Sotheby's say that most of their handbag sales they do auctions for rare handbags and historical handbags, and most of those bidders are actually male. Textile Savo, Pranay Baidia, he lives and works out of Calcutta and he's just moved to New Delhi, and he was recently photographed in New Delhi at an event carrying an expensive Chanel quilted bag, the quilted flap bag in silver. I spoke with him and he said that, when he was young and he was going through his mother's wardrobes, the best thing that he was most interested in were her handbags, and he began to buy his own as soon as he could afford them. Australian actor Jacob Elordi has a great collection of Louis Vuitton, Bottega Veneta, and Fendi. Harry Styles, Pharrell Williams, and A$AP Rocky have many, many designer purses, and they have been photographed carrying them. Even athletes such as LeBron James and David Beckham especially carry female tote bags. I think men and handbags have had such an evolutionary story historically. In the olden days, men would carry pouches or a little potli for their money, for trade, or spices. Eventually, the pocket in their trousers got invented just to carry money and spices. When the Industrial Revolution came about and men began to go to office, this gave rise to the invention of the briefcase. It was essentially a leather folder to carry papers with handles, really, not much else. But crossbody bags and their practicality have played a huge role in the evolution of the men's handbag. The man's crossbody laptop bag got smaller even as his gadgets got smaller. Eventually, the crossbody man purse gave rise to more feminine styles and surface textures. I'm still not sure how I would react if a cishet man walked up to me and was carrying a woman's bag. I think I would admire the purse first and then his gumption. Regardless, it doesn't matter. The time has come for the man purse to be a full force to reckon with.